Hey Pisces, welcome in. How are you? I'm good. Thanks. My name's Carol and I'm here with your manifestation activation, chakra cleanse, frequency activation, and tarot reading for the month of September 2025. Here I go in with the all things intuitive oracle cards at the end with some straight channeled messages. But before that, I get in with the Sacred Geometry Activations Oracle deck. I get the activation, the Sacred Geometric Frequency Patterns that are to be activated based on the 7 Hermetic Principles of Manifestation. And then I go in with the Rider-Waite-Smith system, pull up a few storylines. You take what resonates and leave what doesn't. What else is there to say? Oh, I've already performed a chakra cleanse for this video. I do that with my Zodiac videos. I've attached the Gmail link, the Google Drive link rather, to the chakra cleanse information. You'll find that in the description box of this YouTube video or in the comments of this Facebook video. Otherwise, you'll need to navigate to my YouTube or my Facebook platform to find the details about where in the chakra system I found the negative implanted beliefs. I released those negative beliefs in the chakra system for wherever Pisces is in your natal chart. So wherever you personally experience the energy of Pisces in your very unique particular natal chart, that's where I performed the chakra cleanse. And I've implanted positive beliefs where those negative beliefs were. So you can look at all that, all the details if you want. Otherwise, you'll still receive the benefits if you would enter into this energetic exchange with me for the greatest good of everybody involved. With all that being said, let's get started. We need 7 cards here, Spirit, and the highest loving light, please. Universal love in the headspace. I need a room here, please. Cosmic flower in the heart space. Merkaba. We'll just get them all out and we'll talk about them. All right. What have you been thinking about lately, guys? That's what you're going to attract to you, right? What have you been feeling about lately? You're going to attract some sort of that back to you. So you're very powerful, your energy. Let's go in with this Game of Thrones Rider-Waite-Smith tarot deck. And we'll get a little bit of material to work with here. 7 cards, please, Spirit. My goodness. Alrighty, let's talk about it. Universal love. Number 44, universal love. The frequency of universal love activates the connection we feel to each other, to our planet, into the whole of existence itself. Universal love. Have a look, okay? I'll also share a picture of this along with the chakra cleanse info. Universal love. And so it is with the 6 of Spears. This has to do with victory and triumph. So you have been in the headspace tapping into maybe the number 44 or number 8 is significant to you here. You've been tapping into this frequency and actually winning. People have been seeing it. This card literally has to do with the person being paraded around and celebrated because of their wins. It's uncomfortable. I just feel this way. I feel like this person is very uncomfortable being paraded around. I think this person had to... it seems like they just did that for survival. Whatever it was. That's what it seems like. It seems like this person was presented. My allergies are acting up. Do you guys hear the rain? I've got the rain going. I've got these Pisces singing bowls by, I think it's, I don't know, what's her name? Deborah Van Dyke. Oh my God, I love this. So, okay, so this is what we have going on. It seems like, yeah, this person, whoever you are, this could, I mean, you just take what resonates and leave what doesn't, but it seems like this person was doing something, like she was just trying to survive with her dragon babies. What? And it seems like, well, that's gotten her, because, well, when you're on the path, right, when you're on your own path, we've always, we always have choices to make. And it seems like every time you had a choice, you did your best to dip into universal love. However, you recognized love. You could have recognized universal love in something completely foreign to you, or through arts or entertainment. You could have recognized the frequency of universal love and tapped into that over and over again to help you get through trying situations in your life. And all of a sudden, you may have, or may will be, being celebrated for that and being kind of paraded around. So, and I just kind of see this person like, oh my God, this is going to give me unwanted attention. I was just trying to survive, but okay, comes with the territory, and actually having to step into this role of, yes, it's me. I did triumph, and how did you do it? You just made a series of choices. People may be wanting to hear about your story, about the choices that you made, or something like this. This is very, very in the headspace. You were like, how do I get through this? How do I get through this? And so the hardest thing and the right thing, sometimes they're the same, right? So I'm getting the Fray music, and I'm also getting You Found Me by the Fray. So where were you, lost and insecure? You found me, you found me. Where were you? Why'd you make me wait? So it's like, wow. I don't know. You just take it as it resonates, guys. Wow. It's just a total vibe. So this person was desperate. Like, finally, God finds them. I forgot the lyrics, but like, on 6th Avenue or something, I don't know, but it's like this story about where were you when I needed you, and actually there the whole time. Universal love was there with you the whole time, and you did the right thing, and here you are triumphant. Here with me, Pisces. Hey, let's keep going. So in the heart space, I equate this with the principle of polarity, because for us to understand the emotions that go through our hearts and to then funnel, direct, and channel them into our manifestations, we still first need not only to feel the emotion, but to have some sort of foil to gauge what that emotion means to us, this energy and motion that comes to us. So it seems like pressure. Seems like somebody who's used to pressure. Well, that's what I feel, but let's read about it. 18, Cosmic Flower. The frequency of Cosmic Flower activates the remembrance of the place we call home, the core from which we pour our magnificence out into the world. Gosh, these guides are coming through. So Egyptian guides are coming through, you guys. There's huge balance coming through. Oh my God. This is not something that comes through so often for me. So what is it? The frequency of the cosmic flower activates our remembrance of the place we call home, the core from which we pour our magnificence out into the world. Our magnificence out into the world. Magnificence out into the world. Here we are, cosmic flower with the 2 of Cups. This has got to do with true romantic love. Let me see. What do I see here? I see some Celtic, I just see some Celtic sacred art here up there. So, father, smith, warrior, mother, maiden, crone, stranger, I am his, and he is mine, from this day until the end of my days. How beautiful. It's this version of a binding ceremony. My God. Your heart space, you must have really been thinking about, what do I want? Tapping into universal love, winning at life in the headspace, really gaining your own autonomy, and then being recognized and triumphed around for that, paraded around. We are recording, right? And then on top of it, the whole time maybe you were doing it with humility. It seems like you were doing this, you're getting humbled, gaining humility. So it seems like by tapping into this universal love, you are creating yourself perfectly in the heart space for romantic love. Maybe asking yourself, maybe you were going through relationships, friendships, romantic experience. It doesn't have to be. It's so hard for some people to get soft and experience romance. It's not so difficult to experience beauty in the world. Like, there's beauty in a moment, in the silence, right? And we can recognize that universal love and that beauty, right? I'm getting Beauty by Drew Hill. So, but furthermore, to accept that beauty as a reflection of ourselves and to really love ourselves the way that we can love that beauty outside of ourselves that we connect with. So, and I'm getting this idea of like recognizing the beauty of the earth in a moment, you know, in like a meditation outside. Which I need to do that next. So, but anyway, so, well, that's this cosmic flower. Like you were recognizing the universal love in the cosmic flower and asking yourself if you're walking with integrity over and over again, being romantic with yourself, softening up little by little, maybe finding self-love and being romantic with yourself in a hard world. And it's caused your cosmic flower here in the heart space to come through. Pouring out your magnificence into the world. How? Through love. I've always been like a serial monogamist. I would go from long-term relationship. I just love. It was love to me. And I see this, somebody who's like wants to love so badly that I have been single now for a long time. I had to learn to be romantic with myself. So that doesn't necessarily have to be, it's like you can experience the joy and wonder of romantic love and romance yourself with your experience in the world because of everything that you've done now. And you can do this. This is beautiful. Your heart is so romantic that you must be attracting love here, sweetheart. Or you really have become the ideal. Maybe lots of people would want to court you, have some interest in you. It doesn't necessarily need to be love. It could be the romance of art and theater, and maybe you're going to be playing some role, or maybe you're going to be writing some poem to help you get through whatever happened to you when it came to romance, and I don't know what. But softening up, interacting with your own experience here with Cosmic Flower. I see this energy really beautiful. And they had me repeat it, so that's kind of like them having me pour our magnificence out into the world. So you maybe had to pour into yourself as a romantic partner would after getting so many failed relationships as I've experienced, because I was thinking that that's where it was until I've been alone now for almost a decade and realized, in order for me to receive that, which I desire so much, I've got to be that for myself. I see you kind of here in the heart space. That's what I see. Thanks so much for letting me understand the frequency and translate it to you. Let's keep going. The principle of correspondence, as above, so below, 32 Merkaba. And the frequency of Merkaba supports our ability to use our consciousness to traverse into other layers of reality and dimensions. It activates our access to the Akashic inheritance as well. Merging the totality of our experiences into our present to serve our highest purpose. There's a lot going on here, okay? Activates our access to the Akashic records, Akashic inheritance. Merging the totality of our experience into our present. Okay, merging our totality of our experience into our present to serve our highest good. That's threefold right here going on, as above, so below. There's been a lot going on in your headspace. Okay, you've been traversing into other layers of reality and dimensions. Number 32 Merkaba, right before 33. This is where you go right before you rise again. I'm just getting this. King of Cups, as above, so below, with this King of Cups energy, the King of emotion. Yeah, I see that. You got into this cosmic flower, and even though you may not want to the King of Cups doesn't normally enjoy expressing his emotions. Like, it's not normally, the King of Cups would much rather be there to do acts of service or parallel play. Or the King of Cups might like gift giving. The King of Cups strangely lives through the heart but has some trouble expressing it, except for with their one special Queen of Cups. What even is happening here? This is a Merkaba. Wait, this is universal love? Why am I touching universal love even? Oh, I don't know. Dios mío. You won access. I see that, the Six of Spears. You won access to your Merkaba by being true to yourself. It seems like the path you chose to do that through was through romance and the like. And I see that you really gained an understanding of how to move through emotions, how to sit with the emotions, with that charge, how to hold the charge and act from that charge, and really know thyself here with Cosmic Flower. And if you didn't know yourself, then you go into your Merkaba. I just got a flashback to some time in my adolescence when I had a kid. So it seems like maybe you might have some trouble expressing some certain frequencies, but Spirit guides you to what it is that you're experiencing from your own understanding, whereby you can then create something new to translate that which was too difficult for you to communicate before. And that's the blessing of the King of Cups. It seems like you're ready now to start taking action with your emotions, because you've earned this access. And even though you've earned the access and you would rather not everybody know about it, that's what I see with this King of Spears. You did it. It comes with the territory. And now people are going to see, because you're living by this way. You have to be honest. So you're living in universal love and romantic love. And it's like a vulnerability that I see. The King of Cups is like, oh, geez, okay, I'll give it to the world, the cup of love. I got it, yes. And you know that it's part of what you have to do. And this may have been a prayer. Like for me, I was praying, just let me live through this for the highest loving light. I'll be a vessel, like all those terrible times in my life. And I was praying and praying, and now I'm here. So here we go. And another one. So let's keep going here. In the principle of cause and effect, what maybe, I don't know, maybe it rains a little harder when you're getting into deeper messages. Maybe you notice the weather responding to your moods when you're in your, your high vibes. So that's okay. Just know, you're not the only one. So I'm hearing rain dance, but then I'm hearing Rain Man. So I'm autistic. I don't think I'm a savant, but in any way, I think they misdiagnosed. I think there was some miscommunication about that stuff, but hey, at least they opened the door, right? I'm just like, late diagnosed, so I'm like, oh, I don't know why it's coming through, because it's raining. So let's keep going. 16, conception. The frequency of conception invites us to bring our consciousness to our origin. The place where everything in creation begins. It helps us to remember the infinite potential and possibilities of this space and what we can manifest through our own focused awareness and intention. Conception. Did I do Merkaba? Let's double down with this, alright? I'm just not sure if I did it. I gotta make sure I do it. I gotta do the activations, it's the most important part. Anyway, here with conception. So it helps us remember the infinite potential and possibilities of this space and what we can manifest through our own focused awareness and intention. Bitch, the Empress. Stop it. So what? Like, of course, no, you're not a bitch. But I'm just saying this is very strong energy. When I look at this spread, somebody may have a speech impediment. Keep working on it. When I look at the spread, and I see a major arcana, it looks like you have stepped on your destined path. And it was her here also. It's just too, So it looks like you're in your Empress energy here. What did you change? You dared to conceive of something new. And you did it like a boss. You grounded it with this Taurus energy. I'm just seeing Tauran energy. Through that Scorpio energy, through and through, you still were able to do the correct conception. You were still able to make the right choices here. With the Empress energy, I see that. This is part of your contract. You're here for a real reason, okay? You're seasoned with divine spices. So crisis comes and we handle with love, clean, white, and pure, even without my innocence. That's an excerpt from a poem that I wrote. So it's like this Scorpio Taurus energy where it's like this, like the Scorpio aspect could get real dark, deep into the mud and get it up out the mud, where the Tauran energy then grounds it and makes it really beautiful, So, and I see that this is what you did with your conception of time, space, and your reality here with this manifestation activation. And I love it. I'm here for it. What did you change? Every action has a reaction, and all of your accumulated actions led you into this beautiful Empress energy. Let's move forward here, Pisces. So, okay, in your overall, no, actually, this is the principle of gender. So I equate this, the position is called what won't be changed, because gender is there for us to all deal with when it comes to reproduction, and I'm saying reprotection. So re-up on your protection, whatever that is, number one. Number two, reproduction. It won't change that there are different genders and that we deal with that. So the necessity to talk about this thing that some people find so, I don't know, why is it controversial? It just has to do with reproduction. So, and then the same people that are trying to cut out the necessity to reproduce, man and woman, are the same ones who are against people wanting to drop the pronoun and use the word they. So there's just like all of this crazy shit. Like, it's just so, it doesn't make sense. Like, you don't want gender for reproduction, but you do want gender for titles. So I'm just getting this idea. I don't know. I just identify as she, her, they. So, but this is what I'm getting here with the principle of gender. It's like it won't be changed. So what's the big deal? Like, I don't know. Number 19, delight. So the frequency of delight. So basically the position means it won't be changed. So, and you need to be delightful. Like, when there's something that you just can't, when you're just talking to a brick wall and people just have a desire to have friction or have some debate, somebody wants to waste your time and go off on a tangent about what you prefer to be called. Those people will waste your time. Don't even worry yourself about it. You just put your boundary, whatever's important to you, you lay your boundary. If that's your pronoun, then goddammit, you say it and you just move forward. But it won't be changed here that you need to be delightful. Spirit's saying that the only way this is a very strong, beautiful manifestation. And these are like things of the world, like that, yes, we have to deal with, but you can't allow those things to take you off of your path. So yes, fight for your right to party, meaning figuratively your right to be who you are, your identity. Fight for it in the places and spaces that are safe for you to do that. Don't allow people to siphon your energy or waste your time when you could be creating your own life in a way that suits and it makes you feel comfortable, regardless of what rule or framework you choose to be comfortable and build that life within. Delight. The frequency of delight supports our capacity to create and experience feelings of intense joy and happiness. The more delight we feel, the more delight we evoke in others. So this is it. Like, you have the power and the capacity to evoke so much delight and everything else in other people, and your time and your attention is precious. Be delightful if you can afford to do it. So let's do that. You can afford to do it, okay? The time is here and now. Ready? Delight. With the 3 of coins, so delight in your collaborations. Delight with those people who would create with you, okay? This card has to do with 3 master manifestors coming together, so everybody's got their own certain gifts, and it seems like in order for you to find what you need and to attract like the people that you need into your life, or the energies or the frequencies, or like whatever it is, whatever activation you need, like a lot of the time this card could represent 3 different aspects kind of in your mind coming together to form something that a master manifestor that would do, or something like that. So you just frame it however works for you. But if what you're desiring is inspiration from other humans, or collaborations with other humans, or anything like that in your marketing, in your networking, in your art, in your creation, this delight is very important. Get in and out of your creative flow as often as possible. Use your disciplined practices to get into your high vibes so that you may get into your creative flow. It's a process, and you got it. It won't be changed. This frequency of delight will bring you exactly what you need. Message from Spirit. Okay, Pisces, let's move forward. Your overall rhythm here, number 23, dynamic. The frequency of dynamic supports our ability to harmonize between layers and aspects of different origin and frequency. It helps us to put together a reality that is made up of many different elements, both familiar and completely new, with ease, grace, and great joy. I hope like it's not getting wet in here. Hold on, guys. It's fine. Dynamic. Let's go. dynamic. Okay. With the Hanged Man, this is yours energy. This is yours energy. This is yours, Pisces. This energy is yours. This dynamic energy is Pisces. And let's remember that Pisces is the amalgamation of all the different. Pisces goes down into the deep depths, the water, so down into the deep, mysterious depths of the waters, right? And can then tap in there to all the rest of the zodiac. But it takes time, and the Pisces has to hang back here, and that's what I see with the Hanged Man. And as you're hanging back, this is your everyday rhythm. So this is how you go. This is very dynamic, how you're going in and out of your creative flow. When I look at the principle of rhythm, I think about how you go in and out of your creative flow, like what we were just discussing. Do your disciplined practices to bring your vibration up as high as you can, and then you get into your creative flow. It's very dynamic, so it may be taunting, it may be a little daunting to get into your creative flow here and there. Or maybe just the projections of the world or the situations around you or any other thing that you may be picking up on. So your discipline practices are important because it's so dynamic. What your creative flow is such a big dynamic energy here. Okay? And this is your card, Pisces, and it's another major arcana. It was meant for you. This is part of your contract, okay? This is part of your destined path. It was meant for you to be in this Taurus energy and ground it, fix that Scorpio energy, I don't know what. And it was meant for you to, somebody's calling me, it's so annoying. It's so dynamic, it's like part of the dynamic, right? Let me drink. Like, let's let them pass. My channeled state is so high that when something like that comes through, it just lets me know, be patient, be calm with yourself in your creative flow. So 27 exactly on the clock when that call ended. The Hanged Man, it's so dynamic, your creative flow. So you have to protect it at all costs. If that means leaving a call for later, okay, hydrating, whatever it is. It's very important that you stay in your creative flow. This is part of your destined path, okay? Pisces, it's your card in your creative rhythm. And it won't change that you need to be in delight to bring what you need. So you protect your energy at all costs, okay? So let's move forward here. Remembrance. We've got number 38. The frequency of remembrance supports our memory of everything that we have gone through as a soul and body, providing us with valuable information and tools to flow gracefully with and in this life. Remembrance. You have to honor yourself as the Empress that you are. If there are other energies that want to, they would have you worship them as if they were the Empress. Everybody holds their own Empress energy. So that's what I see in your change. So you may have been idolizing other people, or you may have been programmed that you had to stay small under other people, and you've stepped into your own Empress power because that call. Like, that's a demanding energy. That person would have me, they're angry with me that I didn't pick up. And I'm just psychic. So it's like they would have you sacrifice your own, this is my empire that I'm building, hello, with my art, I love it. So they would have you sacrifice like your own Empress energy. They would sabotage your conception because you're not putting them as this before yourself. No, one Empress to another then could appreciate that reflection. But if it's either me or you, those relationships probably are not going to be good or healthy for you right now. I'm telling you, you have to protect your energy. Remembrance. Let's get this activated. My goodness. So this is very tribal as well. So you may be getting over, you may be like really learning the roots of, now there's a low battery warning, you see, you may be really learning the roots of where these behaviors come from in the bloodline and going backwards and fixing them with the Knight of Spears. You may be feeling very, very passionate about your own autonomy and whatever it is you want to create in this world, Pisces. And it may be making people feel a little drained of the energy that they usually get from you. So with that low battery warning. But like I said, this is very tribal, so I think you've got these beautiful ancestors. If you've got any native ancestors, I see them coming through for you and helping protect you. And I'm just seeing the smoke clearing, so maybe a smudge will help you. Let's just do a little something right now. Representative, all right? God bless you guys. Clear your energy, protect your energy, okay, Pisces? Because your ancestors are protecting you in this frequency of remembrance, and they're helping you be inspired. The Knight of Spears is the Knight of Passions. He's got an objective, and he's going to go in and he's going to express his passions, and he's going to create with that, okay? This is very beautiful. And you have to be able to be soft and not have to protect yourself all the time. It seems like this Two of Cups idea too is coming through. Like, you need somebody to keep you soft. You don't need somebody to make you feel like you need to be hard. So you might be, you know, defending your right also just to have peace and relax in a time. So in a time of, you know, of being yourself. So I see this, your spirit guides, your ancestors, your team, maybe up above or down below, whoever you're working with, they want you to remember who you are, okay, Simba? Like, remember, no, really, and protect that which is yours to protect. You're divinely guided and protected. This is your overall vibration, by the way. So, you know, you may be really remembering your own essence, too. Let's go in with another wave here with the Fountain Tarot. Thanks, everybody. Thank you for your time, your patience, and your love. I appreciate it with this activation. 7 cards. We need to organize here a little bit. Universal love with the Page of Wands. This comes out so much. So first you have this, tapping into universal love, maybe number 8, maybe your life path 8, I am. Tapping into universal love in your mindset. And then the 6 of Spears is having to be triumphant and actually getting comfortable with that. Like, at first I saw that you were like a winner and like, oh my goodness, they're all gonna laugh at you. That came up, and every time I woke up for like the last 3 days, I kept hearing, they're all gonna laugh at you. They're all gonna laugh at you, from Carrie. And it's just like so perfect. That's why I love art, because it is just giving me the name to the frequency that's being projected toward me. And I think that's beautiful and wonderful. So maybe you're starting to notice these little syncs, and you're understanding and recognizing, like, when Spirit sends you channeled frequencies, whatever, and that's helping me. I know it is definitely helping me, like these little gifts that Spirit gives me to help me recognize like what's actually going on in my energetic field, not just my physical field. And it's helping me kind of come out and express myself a little more, like the Page of Wands does here. So this is Leo energy, and it has to do with just presenting yourself as you are and fixing things as you go. It has to do with being yourself in a moment and making adjustments as you go ahead, not being too worried about the vulnerability that comes with that. So, okay. So wait, what goes with what here, Carol? Let's get this organized. I'm hearing this, young man. So, okay. So this cosmic flower with the 2 of Cups, now with the full, oh my gosh, this cosmic flower thing that we're activating here in your heart space, and living my life like it's golden, golden, living my life like it's golden, it's coming through. So living like this and wanting to bind yourself to like the integrity and walking the path that you would want your romantic partner to walk, so that you could maybe look in your romantic partner's eyes honestly and be vulnerable. Okay, cosmic flower, I'm just getting this. And now you're on a fool's journey. I told you, you might start courting, or somebody might just confess their love for you. Cosmic flower, that's what I see in the heart space. Maybe you'll find, this is the Fool as well. This is a major arcana. This might be part of your destiny, this love that you're feeling in your heart. Oh my God, I'm having to rip my shirt off. And I'm hearing, this love is taking its toll on me. You said goodbye. So this is maybe coming from relationships where there's just like fighting and back and forth, and moving forward to start something new, a new leg of your journey, and say goodbye to those old ways. Moving forward here, with the as above, so below, what was happening up above here was the Merkaba and the King of Cups really thinking through all of your struggles and hard times before you were paraded around like the 6 of Wands, really learning how to hold your emotions and take action based on those emotions here with the King of Wands. So first King of Cups, and now I'm saying you are doing your practicing with Merkaba. Maybe you're meditating, and getting really good with your emotions, and now you're going to be starting to take action with the King of Wands. I love this. You had the Knight of Wands in your overall vibration, and I think that the King of Wands coming through is showing a beautiful progression, and I think this manifestation, Pisces, that you have going on is going to go really, it's going to go by really well. And when it comes to starting some new leg of romantic love, okay, 2 Kings of fire and emotion, passion and emotion. This might be a past life love or destined love, my goodness. Or maybe it's going to be with somebody else who's very spiritual and that they also tap into the Merkaba. Maybe you guys have been writing one another into your own stories the whole time and you didn't even know it. Oh my God, those are the best. Those are the best love stories. I love them. So let's move forward. Oh, stop it. So in conception, what did you change? You've got the Empress here and the Lovers. More and more strong energy, Pisces. So this conception of love, bringing your consciousness to your origin, a place where everything in creation begins. And I said you guys may have been writing one another into your story. So this is now this Taurus, and I was seeing Taurus and Scorpio energy, and now I'm seeing this is Gemini energy. There might be travel with Sagittarius being on the other end of this. This is Mercurial energy. What did you change? You started communicating what you wanted when it came to a commitment. Like the Lover's card has to do with a commitment. And I was saying that the 2 of you might be spiritual people, and look at these 2. And meditation. Maybe when you guys were in meditation trying to heal all that love, heartache, I don't know what from the past, that actually in the astral you were like this and you didn't even know it. Oh my God, what a beautiful story. Okay, as you went on fighting for your children, your tribe, and your love as the Empress, actually this is what was happening. This is you on the 3D, and this is what was happening on the in the realms. Oh my God. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. So this is what you changed. You may have been connecting to your romantic partner. It turns out to be your love reading, Pisces, or something like this. Okay, it could, but it actually, love actually just also has to do, like I said earlier, like you could be like in, it doesn't have to be love, but it could be an experience of love, like a loving romantic experience here, and a commitment to doing that with this person. Maybe like saying, labeling, like coming together with someone and saying, hey, yes, we're friends. Like for me, I'm autistic, and it would be really helpful if someone said, I really like this romantic love that we're experiencing as platonic friends. And then I'm like, okay, and then I can enjoy that, like, as for what it is. So you might be setting boundaries and making things clearly about, you know, what you expect to commit to, because Lovers has to do with committing. Or it could be somebody presenting, at this time we're only friends, but this is what my expectation is. Or no, we can't be friends. I want to be your lover. So this is just like choosing and being very clear with your boundaries and what the Empress is going to say what she wants. Okay, and she's going to expect other people to be clear too, and probably not waste time, because I was talking about wasting time. Let's move forward here. This is beautiful. It's part of your destined path. Okay, guys, enjoy. You will make the right choice. Okay, this is an accumulation of your whole life. You got it. So, okay, because I was saying, in what won't be changed, it's going to have to be that you're in delight. No matter what, you have to hold your boundaries if anybody would waste your time. So that's another thing, like, no me das falsas prometos. Don't give me false promises, and don't give other people false promises. Say what your promise is, what you're willing and able to do, and stick to that, and that's okay. Then everybody's consensual, everything, a place for everything in its place, and then you could go on with your creative act really beautifully here. So you have to stay delightful, though. You've got to get back on track to whatever helps you create your own life, and don't let people waste your time. Hold your boundaries here, because you have the Knight of Wands coming through again. Wow, things are going to start picking up. You're going to start getting intuitive downloads. You're going to start, this is not going to change. Okay, especially with the Knight of Wands being in the overall vibration here with remembrance. And now here in your delight, this remembrance of who you really are and the permission you give yourself to delight in your creative flow is going to bring so much opportunity to you at this time, Pisces. These transits, the full blood moon, the eclipse, it's got to do with Pisces, darling. So when you're getting your intuitive downloads, do it. Okay, I know I'm inspired to actually start painting or drawing. Like, I've got an image in my head I've got to get down, and I haven't done that in ages. So I don't know if I'll get to my energy check. I feel so excited to go and do that. So we'll see, guys. I'll get to it. So, okay, well, anyway, it won't change that you're going to be getting these and you need to act on them. These are gifts from God. These are gifts from the universe, from universal love that brought you to where you are now. You have to keep on practicing this Page of Wands energy. You've got the Page of Wands, you've got the Knight of Wands twice, and you've got the King of Wands. You're on fire, baby. Maybe it feels a little out of your element because you're Pisces, but express your passions, Pisces. It's okay, sweetheart, darling. I feel some shyness. I feel shy too sometimes, guys. Before every video, I feel so shy. Go ahead, move through that shyness, actually. It's endearing, okay? Your vulnerability and your willingness to be yourself and follow your passions. It's endearing, and there's a place for you in the world. There are people in the world who will hold a loving space for you, all right? As long as you hold that loving space for yourself, then you can recognize it when someone else has it for you, okay? Keep creating, following your intuitive hits. I love you guys. This is beautiful. Moving forward here with dynamic, so your overall rhythm with the Hanged Man, your card, okay? Very dynamic. And in this Hanged Man energy is where you're going to be making your choices. She is blindfolded. She's blindfolded. And I was talking about like, okay, so I get it. Like these choices are just a little bit awkward for you because you're a water sign and like the Lovers is Mercury. So Gemini. So it's like I said, you can go into the deep depths, okay, of your understanding, your existence, whatever, Pisces, because that's what I see. Your creative flow is so freaking dynamic that you're going into the depths of the deep water. And I'm also seeing like almost like deep space too. It's just like this in a bubble, like with sound being like that. Like I just see spirit working with you like that. In your meditations, maybe it's very dynamic, whatever's going on. And so, you know, in the headspace, you're able to follow your heart and make your choices. I see coming up in your creative flow. You'll just be like this, not that. That's it. Like I see that. So you got it. And it's a little bit uncomfortable, but when it's time to make the choice, I see you doing it. So I saw you shy, but then I see you saying, I've got it. I'm doing it. Whew. Beautiful. Three of Coins again. So with Remembrance, you've got the Three of Coins again. You're definitely going to be bringing in some collaborators. Maybe you're going to get a new job. Maybe you'll start a new internship. Maybe it will be paid this time. I don't know. So let's go. Number 38, Remembrance. Knight of Spears with the Three of Coins. Darling, you're going to learn how to hold your coins up in this world. It's really beautiful. Okay? Your collaborators are there in the background. This could be your guides as well. Your spirits, you take it as it resonates. Okay, guys? That's beautiful. How nice. I'm hot. Let's like, I'm just hot now. So, and the smoke is like coming all around me. So let's do a little cleanse. Only the highest living light frequencies can operate in this space. Okay, Pisces, so you're safe here. We can create here. Everything is fine. Here we are, everybody. Welcome in, everybody. So, switch. Let's look into what shadows did you face, Pisces? Oh no, I don't have my shadows here. Give me a second. Okay. In the highest living light spirit. I almost said species. Let's drink. What? What shadows did you face here? I fantasize about you. You didn't imagine it. I never used to look at you in that way. You may be having to face, you may have had to face some of your darker desires that people were shaming you for in the past. You didn't imagine that those things were actually true desires in your heart. I'm getting this idea about religious persecution. That's what I'm getting. I couldn't tell you face to face. You are not part of my plan. I don't need your approval. Wow, what a journey. So, well, that's what I see. I see that you're fantasizing about something in your life that people were saying, no, that's not for you, not for you. You didn't imagine that you fantasized it and you wanted it. Even though you didn't used to look at it in that way. This is like just giving me like this idea of somebody who is best friends with somebody their whole life, and then all of a sudden like they go through adolescence and all of a sudden it's like, whoa, I never used to look at you in that way. This is kind of like the feeling that I'm getting, like this teenage like, or just realization that adults go through or whatever, where they're just like, but it's like that, you know, like confusion, like a young kid would feel. So, and you couldn't tell this person face to face. Like, I think you were just like, why does this turn me on? Why do I want to go in that way? You didn't imagine it. And I think that those oppressing forces were like, no, you're not part of that plan. You're not part of that plan. And you're like, I don't need your fucking approval. What? Okay, let's just get one more. I don't like odd numbers here. I'm sorry. So you may have had to leave some people behind, and you may have been like, sorry, gotta go right now. I don't think, oh my god, it's so many cards. Well, how long are we here? So let's go with some messages of closure. We got 7, my gosh. Let's just do all 7. This is like a huge reading. Okay, Pisces, you're worth it. I love you guys. Okay. I fantasize about you. It's okay if I seem far away. Okay, these are messages of closure from your spirit guides, ancestors, or the higher selves of people that you're moving forward with. They want you to know it's okay if you seem far away, if they seem far away from you. Maybe this has to do with somebody that like didn't approve of whatever you were doing and then they passed away, and they're saying it's okay if I seem far away, but I don't know what else. I fantasize about you. It's okay. So maybe you're having to fantasize about a lover. Maybe you're already in a relationship and you're like, maybe you have a long distance relationship. You didn't imagine it. I'm sorry I left when you were young. So maybe you were like, you didn't have guidance to help confirm or disconfirm. Like maybe everybody around you was gaslighting you and you didn't have guidance about how to like retain your own autonomy and your own experiences and kind of be firm about that. And this is spirit, this is your ancestors saying, we're sorry we left you when you were young and you had to learn that on your own. How to deal with people when they gaslight you. Oh my God. So I never used to look at you in that way. I see things differently now, okay? So starting to accept now the way that you look at a situation of what you really desire. Accept it for now, okay? Accept that from what you did. You know, forgive yourself from the past. You see things differently now, and now accept yourself for that. I couldn't tell you face to face. I wasn't thinking. Somebody was so nervous. Like these emotions surfaced and somebody was so freaking nervous they backed out completely. You may have like come up, you may have like seen what your life's dream is. Like you may have come up to a path like, that's where I'm supposed to go, oh my God, and gotten scared because of the reaction and the physical knowingness, like the full body response. And it's like, you know, so maybe you had like a freeze moment. Because maybe this wasn't part of your plan. Do you feel my touch? So even if this wasn't part of your plan, I'm getting touched by Daft Punk. Even if it wasn't part of your plan, it spoke to you. That song is about The Shining, right? Red rum. So it seems like ego death, murder, ego death. You were not part of my plan. What's going on? You feel my touch though, don't you? So, I mean, what's the plan? Like, everything must go. I'm hearing Janae. You know nothing. The one thing that you know is that you know nothing at all. It's in the end. So, I don't need your approval. I wish you love and happiness. Love and happiness. Maybe like the Isley Brothers. So, okay. I don't need your approval. So once you let everybody know, I don't need your approval, and you put your boundary down and you set your boundaries, and those people felt the absence of what they were taking for granted before, like your love, they're like, we wish you nothing. No, it's okay, no problem here. There's no problem here. Like, I see a very powerful person here, and people realize what they did by being so flippant about what they see in your own future for you, and you're just like, and all of a sudden they're like, no, like, no problem. I'm getting this like, no, there's no problem. We don't want no issues. I'm just seeing that. So, we need one more. So once you laid your boundaries, it was over with. You grew your own autonomy. I'm sorry. I realize how much I hurt you. So maybe you're coming back to yourself now and following that dream or going after that thing that you wanted and apologizing for yourself with action, like taking the action to remedy, you know, that what you feel like you hurt yourself with. So let's keep going. Your overall, your divine masculine energy. Let's see. Actually, I want to get some messages of love first. Let's do that. What are they? Let's just like, I don't know. Strictly sexual, self-care, balance. Boundaries. We'll do 5. So this connection is passionate but not enduring. So maybe that's what you had to like leave behind, okay? Maybe somebody that you were just strictly sexual with was telling you your dreams were just fantasies, I see. Clear your energy field and focus on yourself before acting, guys. Balance. One person is giving too much in this relationship. You had to lay your boundaries. Boundaries. Firm boundaries are needed now. Unplug. Working less will help strengthen your relationship. I just need to be consistent and get the 7 cards. My gosh. So stability. This relationship can stand the test of time now. And finances. Financial challenges are affecting this connection. So maybe this is now your new thing that you're going after. It doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic partnership, but it definitely could be, okay? So maybe all of this like is, you just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Let's keep going. Strictly sexual, and then masculine says, I can't do this. Self-care. I would do it all again. Balance. I miss being with you. Okay, going back to what makes you feel whole. Boundaries. Firm boundaries are needed. I feel so happy with you. So putting boundaries around what makes you happy. You deserve it. Unplug. Working less will help strengthen your relationship. I wish we could go back. You can go back if you unplug and deliberately spend time with whoever you want to spend your relationship with. You can do that. Deliberately go in, unplug, and spend time with each other. Nobody ever does that. Finance, stability. This relationship can stand the test of time. Can stand the test of time. I don't want to know. You just want to be in the moment. This relationship can stand the test of time, but you're enjoying the moment. Finances. Financial challenges are affecting this connection. I have trouble with intimacy. So the financial challenges might be causing some trouble with intimacy. I just want you to know that like the amount of money that you make or can provide or something, it doesn't have anything to do with like how deserving you are of intimacy. That's all I'm seeing. Like maybe this masculine figure, what is this one? This masculine figure feels so happy with you. That's the one that just fell on the ground. I feel so happy with you, but they have trouble with intimacy. Maybe financial challenge. Maybe the only way this masculine energy has ever dealt with intimacy was through finances. Like I said, like this King of Cups, like sometimes they just do gift giving or something, or acts of service or something. So I know I've met a lot of people who in the past, especially me being the person that I am, I have a billionaire uncle, and he, before spending a bunch of time with me, was like always on guard until he was able to kind of be around me and the family. And then like, so sometimes sometimes you feel like you have to protect yourself when you have finances, and you have trouble with intimacy because you want to protect yourself. And that's understandable because like other people in the family, whatever. See, you might not know how to feel. That's that's so frustrating to me. It's sad. Like, I don't like dealing with money. I get it. So whatever. But I need to. I love shopping. Can't stand dealing with money. Let's go. So I can't do this. I'm feeling shy for some reason. I can't do this. Oh, that was that strictly sexual thing. Like, no, I can't do this anymore. I regret lying to you. Like, maybe you entered into something that was strictly sexual and you just told yourself, like, I can't do this. I regret lying to you about this, but I just can't do this strictly sexual thing. And maybe it was, like, strictly sexual and having to do with, like, spending way more finances than you needed to spend or something. What is this? Okay. Let's keep going. I would do it all again. We will be together again. So self-care. Keep clearing your energy field. Keep focusing on yourself before you act. And it seems like both your masculine and feminine energies. Masculine, I would do it all again. Feminine, we will be together again. You will get this manifestation. I miss being with you. I know I messed everything up. So one person is giving too much in this relationship. Masculine says, I miss being with you. Feminine says, I know I messed everything up. So there's a necessity to balance your feminine and masculine energies here. You know, do as much receiving as you do giving to the world, okay? And then tighten up your boundaries in order to do that. So boundaries, I feel so happy with you. Masculine says, feminine, you are the best thing in my life. You're moving toward this. After setting those boundaries when it comes to one person giving too much in the relationship, now you get to have a relationship where boundaries are firm, where you feel so happy with the person, and the person says, you are the best thing in my life. So, okay. Da, 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 wow. So the lyrics are, oh my sweetheart, it's alright. Feet of darkness turned to light. Wow, okay. I wish we could go back. I wish unplug. Working less will help strengthen your relationship. I wish we could go back. I wish I could take back my words. You need to unplug and be with the person that you love, that you wish you could go back to. Take back your words in your mind, in your memory. Do some revision work, okay? This is crazy. Both of these things, I wish I could go back. I wish I could take back my words. You can and you will. Unplug, do your revision work. It's never too late to change your life. You can manifest a new situation and be happy, and you're deserving of love. Okay, deserving and worthy. So this is what I'm getting here. I had to sing that. Like, I had to say the lyrics too. I wasn't planning to. Stability. I don't know. I don't want to know. So the relationship can stand the test of time. You don't want to really know about that because you are losing yourself for a little while. It seems like a timeless love. Okay. And now finances. I have trouble with intimacy, and we both know I'm not the one for you. Yeah, once you started realizing that that relationship in the past was like revolving around finances and there was no intimacy, your feminine energy was like not able to receive it anymore. That's what I see, you guys. Let's close with the wisdom of the oracle. I'm glad we could do it within less than an hour. Sometimes they go so fast, but hey, Pisces, it's a special time. It's a special time. It's a special time. Oracle, oh Oracle. What is your wisdom here for Pisces? Not for you. You're going to have to leave that alone, baby. Whatever it is that's trying to follow you into your new life. Keep your energy to yourself right now. Yang, yeah. Keep your energy to yourself and move forward where you know it's good for you, where you know your passions are, where you know it's safe. I was dealing, like, my nails are black because I was dealing with black salt, guys. Okay, I'm not gross. Truth be told. I'm being honest, for real. Truth be told, let's see what that's about. Truth be told is number 14, and the quick essential meanings are honesty, accepting things at face value, coming out of denial, the willingness to be transparent, clarity of communication. Okay, I love you guys. Bye, Pisces. That was your manifestation, activation, chakra cleanse, frequency activation, and tarot reading for the month of September 2025. My name is Carol Sutton. I love you. Bye.